Tonight on EA Sports, it's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. Taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
First down, here's Graham. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Graham going to set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now Graham to throw. Underneath to the tight end, Burton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Graham here from the shotgun. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Graham going to look to throw again. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Graham. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to...
Throwing to start the drive. McGee looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And the slot man goes in motion left. To throw on 2nd down. McGee. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Young off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On play action, Young sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. High throw, but he makes the catch. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal. And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Johnson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say? Play action. Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it? Now defense sold out. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, McGee. He'll check this down to Johnson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. McGee. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Carolina. Laviska Shenault, 65 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McGee.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenault.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McGee. High throw, but the catch is made. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Looking to throw. McGee being chased out left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Johnson will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So rushing touchdowns continue to...
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Throwing on 1st down. McGee flushed out right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Harris. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
3rd and 2.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
On 3rd and 2, McGee. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Operating from the gun, McGee. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, McGee. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Now here's Young. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air once more, Young.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Kind of an odd schedule this year. These two teams getting their 2 games in very late in the season. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 15. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte.
A final shot before break. McGee. He completes it to Hunter. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 12-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
And finally, Sunday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up.
We get set to
Between the
resume
Atlanta
play
Falcons and the Seattle.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. Off play action. McGee. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. To throw on third down, McGee.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touch. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. To throw on 2nd down, McGee. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
A little costly there. You wipe out the 1st down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
On 1st and 10, McGee.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, had intercepted.
And they'll set up shop right. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Banks. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. On 1st down, McGee flush to his right.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. McGee. He finds his man, complete. That's Hunter. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Throwing on 1st down. McGee eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's getting. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Off play action. McGee. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. Touchdown, Carolina. back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Down here on EA Sports. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. On the move to his left. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
On 3rd down, Johnson.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. And it's been brought down.
Sideline and incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. How would you get his legs into the throw and keep the ball arm throw, trying to check it out?
Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Minnesota did a nice job improvising there, extending the play.
Conversion and defensively pure frustration. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Looking to throw. McGee. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. McGee.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. McGee. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The slot man in motion right. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Panthers on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Looking to throw. McGee. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, McGee.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Harris running straight ahead.
And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
Forced out to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense is out of it. Just make a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after it one more time.
And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to flip a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And his kick is indeed good. Now the lead up to 8. On 1st and 10, McGee. For right side here. Get this one across the 30-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. McGee. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Looking to throw. McGee. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business, not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Panthers,
they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay,
they fall now to 6-10 on the year.
And they will look to turn it around next time out. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.